What's going on? What's going on? We're gonna try this again. I really hate the quality of my camera. Maybe if I lean back some, it'll show me better. Oh, well, what's going on, man? What's going on, Titans fans, Vols fans? It's your boy, Real Spill Sports. Just let me get myself in order as we talk on this Titans and Vols talk. Big shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Make sure you hit the sub. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. What's good, big homie? What's good, Volcano? What's happening? We're gonna keep it plain and sweet today. Plain and sweet today. I just want to talk about first we're gonna talk about the Titans. I'm trying to develop a format, so bear with me. Thanks for everybody that's been tuning in, been watching, been subbing. Appreciate you. Make sure you follow me at Real Spill Sports. I will follow you back. Shout out to Volcano on the chat. That's my guy right there. But we're gonna do half Titans, half Vols. First, we're gonna talk about the Titans because I gotta get this off my chest. So is who's our QB2? Who's our QB2? Right? Our QB2, I mean, one would have to say would almost have to be Will Levis, right? I mean, considering the fact that he was drafted they went up to get him an amount of money and the picks they sacrificed, he would have to be the backup, right? And that would also mean that that's how they feel about Malik Willis is they don't think he's good enough. Because obviously, if you thought he was good enough, you wouldn't have got a quarterback in the second round. But Malik Willis is throwing a wrench. He's throwing a wrench in this situation because he's doing good because he had time. The whole time thing. Getting better. Not being a rookie. He had that experience. So, who's the QB number 2? Because if it ends up being Malik Willis, right? If he ends up being quarterback number 2, then the Titans, that's bad for the Titans. That means they wasted a second round pick and could have had a player that would have been playing this year. Right. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, Volcano. That's what it's supposed to be. So I don't know. Because like I said, if Will Levis ends up not being the backup quarterback, shouldn't there be jobs on the line? Shouldn't there be something happen to the people who was involved with getting that pick and setting the Titans receiving room back further? Is there not going to be consequences for that? I mean, there's got to be, right? Right? Because, I mean, you went up to go get this kid, and he's not going to be the backup. I mean, somebody make that make sense. Like, whose job should be on the line? Because, I mean, you set the Titans back by making that move. You lost a third-round pick because of that. So, I mean, he's supposed to be the backup, right? But Lord and behold, when people get done wrong, God usually looks out for him. So, like, maybe Willis was done wrong. No one's ever thinking about that. Rabel, if that wasn't your guy, that's cool. That's cool. But I know he better do better than if Will Levis plays, right? He plays in a seasonal game. And he looks like Malik Willis. Will Levis is supposed to be this NFL ready quarterback who's played in the pro system, who by scouts is ahead of supposed to be far and beyond ahead of Malik Willis. We could get Drake, right? Or Caleb, the kid from USC. So I don't understand why the Titans just didn't roll with Malik. And they could have found out they had a franchise quarterback, or they could have failed, like Volcano said, and got Drake May in the draft. But no, lo and behold, Titans fans or Titans front office, we got to get a quarterback. We didn't get the top one, so we're going to get the bottom we're going to get the one no one wanted. You reaching. I feel like the Titans reached. You reached. You panicked. I feel like the Titans front office panicked. They're like, all the quarterbacks are gone, so we got to go up and get Will Levis. Instead of putting the team first, Like, I don't understand how that front office can look the players in the face. Like, I don't understand. Will Levis needs some time to develop. Will Levis is a project, not Levis. Willis is a project. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Our job's going to be on the line for that, Volcano. Because that's the question. Like, he's supposed to be all these things. Will Levis is supposed to be NFL ready. Like, he's supposed to, according to the scouts, he's supposed to be able to come right in right now and start. That's the grade they have on him. So if he doesn't beat out Malik Willis, so what now? What now? Because now you got an issue. Because now you set the team back. That's what happened. So like it's a predicament the Titans are in, and I hope karma plays a huge role in this, because you can't just do someone dirty just because you don't like them. It doesn't matter who you like. Who's best for the job? Who can work? Who can put fans in the stands? Malik Willis will put fans in the stands. No one is going to go see Will Levis. I'm sorry, they're just not. We can get a free agency and get a number 2 and get a 3 from the draft to help Levis. I mean, that's what we're going to have to do. I mean, because, like, what else are we going to do, especially if we don't get D-Hop? Now, if we get D-Hop, that may change. You know, that could change everything. But the question is, like, we can say all these things about Will Levis, but what if he is a bum like he was in the SEC? What did Will Levis do in the SEC? Did he ever go to an SEC championship game? Were they ever playoff contenders? Were they ever, like, in the hunt to be number 1? Were they ever in any of those fields? Was Will Levis ever considered a Heisman hopeful? No. So, but the thing is, where his metrics are and his measurables, he's supposed to be the backup. And the Titans are in a predicament, because if he don't pan out, let's say Will Levis gets out there and he, like what we all think, or what I think, he blows it. He blows it. And he's throwing interceptions left and right like he was doing in college. And it's translating to the NFL. What are we going to do then? Like, who should be held accountable for that? That's the real question. Who's going to be held accountable for when this Will Levis thing blows up in their face? And I hope it don't. But anybody with 2 eyes can see that he's not the guy. And I could be wrong. Exactly. And the Titans didn't even, here's the thing, the Titans didn't even allow that process to play out. But you're going to bring another quarterback in to restart the process that you started last year, just because you felt like this kid was more NFL ready. Being NFL ready, and this is another thing. How is he NFL ready when his team was 7-5, didn't make it to no big bowl game? He didn't have off the chart numbers. He threw an interception every game. And you're telling me that's the kid that's NFL ready? I mean, maybe an NFL, I don't know. I'm not an NFL scout. But that just seems kind of crazy. Like the way that works. And I'm telling you, jobs are going to be on the line if this Will Levis thing don't work out. And jobs need to be on the line because you set the team back. You had a quarterback right there that had good attributes. Fine. Maybe you didn't like him. Okay. That's fine. You didn't like him. You didn't ever want him. The GM's gone. You didn't want him. So now what? So now just because you didn't want him, you're not going to try to develop it and at least see what you got. You just throw the whole thing away. I'm telling you, dude, the football gods are paying attention. They're paying attention. I'm telling you, stuff's going to get crazy. Seen this kid in 2021. He was balling. Yeah, not really. I mean, he lost. On who, though? Who was he balling on? North Dakota State? Because Tennessee went to Kentucky, right? That year you're talking about, 2021 Volcano. Tennessee was depleted. Tennessee didn't have no one on the team. Everyone had left that year. They went and transferred out. Tennessee was supposed to only win like 4 or 5 games. Tennessee went up there and beat them. At home. So what elite team did he play and he balled out on? I mean, that's what it boils down. You can't tell me anybody can go ball out on Montana State, North Dakota State, Carson Newman, Maryville College. Yeah, he balling on them. If you go look at his highlights are mostly against those little schools. Go look. Because anytime they played a big school, big team, against Florida, and he didn't even do good in that game. So I don't know what they saw exactly. They saw him beat up on D2 teams or lower tier Division I teams. If Will Levis starts next year, what's your stats for him? I think he'll do better than people will expect, including myself. Like, I think he'll do his stats. I say, man, it depends on who we got at receiver. It depends on how a lot of things we have to play out. But if we're just talking about right now, I would say, I'm gonna say similar to Ryan Tannehill's stats because he's a baby Ryan Tannehill. So I'm thinking 20 touchdowns, maybe 12 picks, 22 touchdowns, 12 picks. He might have more rushing yards. He can run better. Like, he can run around better. But I don't know, man. I don't see his numbers being any better than Malik's. Like, I got a question for you, Volcano. Like, if you think he'd have better numbers than Malik? They're more than 85%. You don't move up in the first round, damn near the first round, to go pick up a quarterback if that's not your franchise quarterback. So it just leads to a lot of things. Like I don't know, I don't know, man. Like I said, the wheels could come off in a hurry for this. If he plays in a preseason game, which we're gonna see him play. Preseason's coming up here in a few months. We're gonna get to see him play. We're going to get to see him and Willis play. We ain't going to see Ryan Tannehill this year. The preseason's going to tell us everything. They're probably going to have, like, Will Levis start a game and Willis start a game. We're going to get to see. And what if Will Levis comes out there and throws 5 picks, 3 picks, or a pick? I mean, like, the film don't lie. So the Titans have put themselves in a pickle. Like, it seems like the move didn't need to be made. Especially if you have Ryan Tannehill under another year. And Volcano, you mentioned earlier that Blake, another quarterback from State North Carolina, the dude from USC, like, you could have waited. You could have put yourself in a better position and had a better team around you to get a quarterback next season. Like, why would you go all in on a quarterback that ain't considered top 5? It's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and a lot of thinking. Like, I'm telling you, the Titans better hope it pans out. Because I'm going to be more critical on Will Levis than I am on Malik Willis. Why? Because he was a 3rd-round pick, and he was a project. So, like, I didn't expect him to be balling out. But Will Levis, according to all these reports and all these things, he's supposed to be the man. Right? He's supposed to be the man. So, we're going to see. We're going to see. Because I'm telling you, I can't wait. I want it to pan out. Of course, I'm a Titans fan. I want us to win and do good. But I cannot wait to the preseason so we can see what this is really about. Like, this is insane. And the Titans are gonna have the Titans are gonna have. Can I mute this? Hold on, I gotta say something. Let's mute. Well, I guess let's see. The fact that what's up, Fade? I might be saying your name incorrectly. If I am, I apologize. The fact that Malik isn't QB2 already should tell you. He's battling a rookie, and he is in his 2nd year, and reports say they are neck and neck. That's crazy to me. That's That's not the reports I heard. I heard on the last practice that Will Levis threw three interceptions and Malik Willis threw 3 touchdowns. So as the last day of practice, I heard Malik Willis was ahead. But you may be right. You may be right. Like, you may be right. But the point is, the way they were hyping up Levis is that he was already ready. He was pro ready. He was pro style ready. So we're gonna see. Because you said this kid was already ready. He's already out of college ahead of Malik because he played under center and he played in a pro style offense. So I don't know, man. You gotta look. I look at every angle. We keep everything real here. I look at every aspect of it. This all could be employed to get Malik traded somewhere. They could just be manufacturing these good things to get a team to take a chance on him. You never know. Especially, I don't trust the Titans front office after they let go of AJ Brown. So that's how that goes. I'm trying to order some food, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Hold on. Hold on. She's trying to ask in the wrong time. It doesn't matter. Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe. We're gonna be doing this all the time. Follow me at Real Swift Sports on Twitter. I'm gonna follow you back. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, the reports are conflicting. You just don't know. But I know what we are gonna know. I'll tell you what we are gonna know. We're gonna know when preseason comes around and they had in preseason games and all the lights are gonna be on. We're gonna see. Because according to the Titans and the media, Levis is supposed to be far beyond him. So what if we get into these preseason games and Malik Willis is balling out? What's going to happen? And Will Levis looks bad. What do we do? That's a question. What do we do? I'm telling you right now, a lot of jobs are going to be on the line if this Will Levis thing doesn't pan out. Mike Vrabel should be on the hot seat if this doesn't pan out. Thank you. Like, what's going to happen? Like, because according to everyone, everybody done washed their hands with Malik, right? That's pretty much, he's been left for dead, even though he never got an opportunity. But he was left for dead. So what if we get out here in preseason? Because Ryan Tannehill isn't going to play preseason. I promise you he won't. And Ryan Tannehill will be our starter, which I'm cool with. This is his make or break year. That's another video. But what are we going to do if we see Malik Willis balling out like I always thought he could? He just needed time and a better offensive line and players to go get the ball. You can't help when people are dropping the ball when you throw it on them. I mean, how's he supposed to? How do people expect a rookie to throw to another rookie who's Traylon Burks, and you got Chig, who's another rookie? The 3 best players on your team were rookies. Will Levis can take us to the Super Bowl. Are you being for real? You think so? Because he could never take Kentucky to the SEC championship. So you think he can take the NFL team to the Super Bowl if developed well? I mean, I don't disagree with you. Like, I mean, like I said, this platform's for y'all. Y'all come up here and spit your truth. I'm just giving you my thoughts. I'm giving you my 2 cents. My 2 cents is, I don't think he can take us to the damn Super Bowl. The man couldn't even get his team to the SEC championship. So, in my opinion, hell no, he can't. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. No, I don't. Even if. Okay, no, you're making this hard. Developed how? What's his ceiling on the team? His ceiling is good as the team's gonna be around him. So say like, look, I don't want to hate on him because he could come into the NFL and ball out. You never know, I'll be fair. There's players that didn't really do good in college that came to the NFL and got it. That's happened. So I will give you that. If he's developed well, he could be the man. You never know. But people said the same thing about Josh Allen, and I don't think he's good. I mean, what's Josh Allen done? Has he gotten to the AFC Championship game? Has he won it? What has he done? I don't think he leads the league in interceptions. And they're pretty much, and people are all saying that Will Levis is his, like, that's his comp. Actually, his comp was Jay Cutler, but I heard someone say his comp was Josh Allen because of the size and the way he runs and he moves. Josh Allen leads the league in interceptions. So, I mean, whatever, man. His ceiling could be high, bro. Like, I'm not going to cap. It could be high. If developed right, it could be high. But like I said, my opinion, man, look, he is garbage truck juice. And it just is what it is. Like, I seen him in person, bro. Not good. Like, if you can't handle the Tennessee crowd, how you gonna handle the NFL pressure, man? Like, it's a whole nother amount of pressure on you when you're in the NFL. Like, you think you got pressure on you in college. Imagine when there's people bet and put money on and you a millionaire and it's money on the line. It's a whole nother type of sweat when it comes to the NFL. College is hard, but the NFL, it's your job. Like, this is your career. So, like, we'll see. Like I said, as long as we get a quarterback, even if it be Will Levis or Malik Willis, as long as we have a direction. Yeah, they're turnover machines, bro. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Like, and that's his pro comp. The man who leads the NFL in interceptions, that's his pro comp. But we won't give Malik Willis a chance, even though we got. It just don't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. It just don't. So that's that. Like, if this don't work out for the Titans, jobs are on the line. And let me know how you feel. Jobs are on the line with this Will Levis thing. You think Josh Allen will win the Super Bowl? Not if he don't get right with his receiver. I can't think of his name, but he ain't even showed up. OT. They got a problem right now. They got to get him on the same page. They got a really good receiver. I can't think of his name. Oh, what's his name? He real too. Stephon Diggs. Come to Tennessee. Come to the Titans. We'll treat you right. We want him. We'll throw you the ball every damn play. I mean, not every play, but you know what I'm saying. No, I think. I mean, they're made to win a Super Bowl. They got the defense. They got an offensive line. They got the team. They could, but I don't. You think he's gonna? Who they lose to that year? They got deep in there. I can't remember. Go get Will Levis a superstar wideout. I'm year 3. Hey, they should get him a superstar wideout next year. Like, see, this is what happens if this don't work out. If this Will Levis thing don't work out. This is gonna set us back. Like, because we could have got a receiver this year in the second round and been cool. Would have had Traylon Burks and some other wide receiver to compliment him for him to grow with Chig and everyone. But you didn't want to do that. The Titans could have simply got the offensive attack. Or they could have got Jackson Smith and that guy, I can't say his name. They could have got that receiver, or they could have kept Peter. Then in the second round, got a receiver, offensive lineman. You could have build your star players. You got Malik Willis, work with him. If it don't work out, get another quarterback next year. That's all y'all had to do. And the only problem would have been is the quarterback situation. You would have had everything else fixed. But no, since you didn't, and you're throwing the dartboard, you're throwing darts at the dartboard, what's going to happen? What's going to happen if Will Levis don't work out? That means we wasted a second-round pick. That means we don't get a third-round pick next year. That means you set this franchise back multiple years. Sorry to get so... I got a lot of zeal when it comes to these Titans and these Vols, so you're going to hear some anger and some frustration come out. Because you could have really put us in a good position with young players. We need a young talent, okay? All right, let's talk about the Vols. These Titans be stressing me out. At least the Vols don't stress me out. Now, Joe Milton, right? We're going to make this short. Joe Milton is the best quarterback in the NCAA, period. Joe Milton is the reason the Vols will be in the playoffs next year. The Vols will be in the playoffs next year. These are facts, okay? Joe, hey, Volcano, what you think about Joe Milton? You ain't mentioned him. You think he's a top 10 pick? That's a question for you, Volcano. You think Joe Milton is a top 10 pick? I'm gonna wait on my homie to answer. Or I'll just keep talking. Anybody to answer? Anybody answer? Does anybody? Because there's a few of y'all in here. This channel's small. It's real small, but we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow. Wait till the season start. We're gonna grow. But yeah, that's a serious question. Who? Somebody please answer that for me. He might have walked away. But yeah, does anybody who thinks about what do y'all think about Joe Milton? Is he a top 10 talent next year? I'm gonna say yes. He's got the strongest arm in the NFL already. He's not even there. Like the Vols, man. And I'm a real Vols fan, y'all. Like I've been through the ringer. Like I'm an old head, OG. I've been through the Butch Jones years, the Derek Dooley years, the Jeremy Pruitt years. Man, listen, we deserve this as Vol fans. We deserve to have all the things that's about to happen for us. We deserve to have the best quarterback room. We deserve to have all this. If any team in the nation deserves to be back, it is the Tennessee Vols. And those are facts. All right? Joe Milton. To me, he's better than the other quarterbacks because they don't play in the SEC. Now, if Drake May and Caleb played in the SEC and was doing those numbers, hey, I'd be like, yo. But when you play in the SEC, that's the baby NFL. That's literally like they might as well name the SEC should be like a NFL conference, like the baby NFL conference. Man, was we not the struggle? And that's the thing about Tennessee fans. We stood there in the thunderstorm with stuff getting thrown on our face. If any fan base deserves it, it is us. Because we stood by our team through all them bad years, man. I'm the worst one. I was always the one saying, oh, we're going to win it all this year. I'm that guy. When it comes to Tennessee, I knew we were bad. I knew we wasn't going to do anything. I would tell another fan to their face, we going to whoop they hide in, knowing we going to lose. I didn't care. And I took all them humps. So guess what? This year, baby, and last year, we got a lot coming to us, man. Because it can't rain forever. God, man, we were bad for a long time. We fell off. So just imagine how great it's gonna be this year. Y'all gonna really see it. Y'all thought y'all saw it last year. Think of what we did last year. When's the last time Tennessee beat Alabama? 15 years. For real, that's the last time we was relevant. Was the last time we beat them. So the Vols are back, man. Joe Milton, best quarterback in the SEC, will win Heisman. He's got to be I'm saying this because, like I said, I know the other quarterbacks are out there. There's only 3 of them. It's Joe Milton, that guy, and the other guy. I don't know anyone else. You think we make top 4? Of course, but it doesn't matter. Hold on, I could be. I don't know if they're implementing that new playoff system this year. They might not be. I'm gonna find out though. But just think, for future reference, y'all, future reference. Because they're about to make it a 12-team playoff, kind of like NFL. Peep this, though. This is the crazy part. When they start going to that format, let's say Tennessee is 5th, right? We'll say they're ranked 5th, and it's the playoff rankings. So that would make number 10 have to come to Tennessee for a playoff game. Could you imagine a playoff game in Neyland Stadium? You think you've seen loud before? You thought that Alabama game was loud? A playoff game in Neyland Stadium? I get cold chills thinking about it. We might lose our hearing going to that game. That team ain't gonna hear you. The Vols will never lose a home playoff game in Neyland. They done messed up. I'm telling you right now. Because they do this playoff system. And the Vols and you got to come to the Vols. You got to come to Neyland Stadium and win a playoff game. It ain't happening, dog. But yeah, I think we're going to be top 4. I'm trying to think who's going to be who. Georgia has to come to Tennessee this year. That's a W. Georgia fans, you what goes around comes around. We're gonna put this whole foot, my whole foot, the Tennessee Vols' whole foot is going up y'all's. You know what? So Alabama is probably the game I'm worried about because we gotta go to Alabama and they want to get us back. So that's probably the only game I'm really worried about. And South Carolina's got to come to us. Florida is irrelevant. We're gonna blow them out. Florida's irrelevant. Oh, we gotta play Texas A&M. Oh no. Let me make sure. Let me look up. And shout out to the Tennessee Vols baseball team. Pulled that W out. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to the coach winning his first World Series game. Vols ain't won a World Series game, and it's been a while. Big shout out to the Vols baseball team. Tennessee's at everything school, my boy. Everything school. Schedule. Let's see. We do play Texas A&M. Let's see. I'm looking at the schedule. The only games that scare me. Why does it keep doing that? The only games that scare me, LSU might be. We gotta play LSU. You lying? Oh, you talking about baseball? Is that who we playing? I hope not. Is that who we playing for real? Dang. Oh, you talking about football? LSU good again. You know, LSU gonna be straight. They won the SEC West. I mean, dude's first year, he pulled a hypo. Man. So in his first year, he pulled a hypo. LSU gonna be good, but we don't play them. Let's see. The only teams I'm worried about, we play Connecticut. That's a W. Texas A&M. That I'm worried about that game. No, they might be good. No, they will. They will. I agree. And they got their quarterback coming back. I forgot about him, but we're going to see how he develops though. But we all know they don't want to play Tennessee. We all know that. We all know that. Death Valley don't want to see them Vols again. They don't want to see us again. But the only games I'm really worried about, like I said, Florida's a W, and we're going to Florida. That's a W. We play Virginia. Let me just go through the schedule. Let's just go through the schedule. Virginia's a W. Austin Peay's a W. Florida's a capital W. We're gonna love stuffing the mud hole in them. We'll be 4-0. We play South Carolina at home. Should be 5-0. Because South Carolina, they got to come take that L. Joe Milton going to put, bro, it's going to be crazy. Even if he don't put insane numbers out, he just needs to be good. He just needs to be accurate and do solid. Because he's got a lot of attributes. Because that's what the NFL's about. It's about attributes. If we're going by attributes, then Joe Milton should definitely be in the top 3. Because y'all don't go off wins and how many championships they won. Y'all go off attributes and all this other madness. But yeah, Tennessee should definitely be 5-0 when we play Texas A&M on October 14th. Worried about that game. Don't know what Texas A&M got a lot of studs on their team, so I don't know. I think we'll edge that out. We should. It's at home, so we should definitely roll them out. Then we got to go to Alabama. That's the only game that's up in the air. That's a 50-50 to me. Kentucky's a definite W. So we'll be either undefeated or lost a game. 8-1. Missouri, Georgia we should be top 4. Man, Virginia gonna get, listen, they already know. They may not even show up. Them Virginia fans out there cotton, boy, listen. Virginia, I don't know what y'all was thinking. Is that at home? Hold on. Let's see. That is, no, I'm tripping. Or is it some weird game in some weird location? Nissan. Oh, they're playing at the Titan Stadium. Well, how about that? W. Doesn't matter. So at least they'll be playing on the NFL field. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a definite W. And they're definitely going to see. Tennessee should be in the top 4. Tennessee's back. If Tennessee wouldn't have lost to South Carolina last year, we would have made the playoffs. I feel like we'd have had the best resume. So I don't see. We better be top 4. We better be top 4. Yeah, Virginia's going. I can't believe they set themselves up like that. That's a definite W. Hey, y'all, bear with me on the quality too. I'm gonna get a better laptop, or I got a camera. I can't figure out. I'm gonna figure it out. I got y'all. I'm gonna get better quality. Like I know this is potato, and yeah, it's not hot. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. We'll talk on more stuff tomorrow, man. It's just we're gonna be on this every day. Which game will be playing Ncaa? The first when we play Virginia, first game. And since I'm in chat, I might go to that. But hopefully, Lord willing, I'm in Knoxville before the season starts. I'm trying to get down there. So, but yeah, man. Thank everybody for tuning in, watching this on the back play, tuning in, watching on the back play. I had to repeat that because people are hard of hearing. Like, share, subscribe. Please hit that sub. We're going live, dropping reels. We're going to be heavy content until the season starts. Then we're going to really blow this thing out of the water. We're going to really turn this thing up. So make sure you share this in your sports talk groups. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to follow you back. Big shout out to Volcano. You my homie, big homie. And everybody have a blessed day. Watch the opening Chargers. That's our home. Okay. Okay, check. Heard. Which watch home opening Chargers. Man, look. I'm gonna have a better answer for the Titans win-loss. I can't give a win-loss for the Titans until I find out if we have D-Hop or not, or at least Landry. Until I find out that, then I'll be able to give a better synopsis on how that's going to go. But if we don't have, oh man, we always look terrible on our opening games, man. So I don't know. I don't know. And it's at home. God, they don't hold it down at home. But we gonna see. Hey, big shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate all y'all for real. Love y'all to death. I think we get a fight. I think we get a fight to LA. I think you're saying I think we're gonna get a fight or a flight. If you're going on a flight to LA, I'm going with you, my guy. But yeah, we're gonna we should. I don't want to talk about the Titans right now until I know exactly what I'm working with, what they swinging with, because I don't know if they got hands like they just got one punt, one or two. I don't know what they got. Is it just gonna be Derrick Henry and Traylon Burks? That's not enough. We need more. I need more. But yeah, shout out to everyone who tuned in. I think we're gonna be a limit. I think we're gonna be a limit LA, bro. You might be right. You might be right, bro. You might be right. We're gonna see though. We definitely gonna see. But big shout out to everyone tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Okay, if you got Twitter, follow me so I can follow you back. Yeah, the D gonna be astronomical. I ain't worried about that. Titans defense is always there. We always have a defense. I am not worried about that part. The Titans defense is going to be there. We got Mike Vrabel as the head coach. That's his job. It's the offense. I cannot watch a bottom 32 offense again. That is, man, like we fell so far, dude. We went from top 10 offense to bottom. Ugh. Oh, they frustrate me. But yeah, the defense is going to be there. But yeah, big shout out to everyone tuning in on the back end. Holler at me. We can, yeah, for sure, bro. We're just off our defense. We're competitive. Like every team knows coming to play us, they will get punched in the mouth. That's just how we do. That's the one thing as a constant with the Titans. The defense will be there. If we can stay healthy, no telling where our defense could be. But 400 players hurt every season. But you know how that goes. But yeah, man, big shout out to everybody. We definitely gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking about other things. Everybody have a good night. All right.